So, good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to explain you formatted console input output and formatted specifier. This is the last topic of module 2. So in this, if you want to take output in screen, okay, output in screen, then you need to write printf. Printf statement, generally the format of printf statement is text, then format specifier. What is the format specifier? If you want to print, suppose in so many examples you have seen like %s is written. What do you mean by %s? It is a string. Okay. Similarly, %d you have saw in some example. This is decimal number. So this is written whatever you want to place in particular position, then you need to use %d, %s, %f, etc. And whenever you are putting this thing, then you must put the variable name. If you are not putting variable name, it will take garbage value. Okay. And this garbage value will be displayed. Like one fellow has written some program, but the answer is coming something different. So this output in screen. Now, if you want to take input, then also this printf statement is required. Okay. Like enter two numbers. So what is our statement? Printf enter two numbers. Then we will go for scanning the number. So this type of output is used for taking input. Okay. Taking. So this type of output is used for taking input. Fine. So taking input means it is just displaying or prompting for input. Okay. Now come to next thing, scanf. This is actual means input statement. Here, whenever you are writing a scanf, there is a specific format. What kind of value you want to access, you want to read. Okay. If memory is there and address of A is written, suppose. So in memory, what happened? And one more statement, scanf %d address of B. Okay, because we have written enter two numbers. So A and B will be created with statement integer A comma B. Then user has prompted that enter two number and the cursor will start blinking. And as soon as you are giving this value as 6, okay, so this 6 will transfer to %d, and this %d is, it addresses address of A. So this is our address of A. So here it will store. Now come to, suppose 25 will be given at this place. So again, this is a %d value, and %d value is pipeline for address of B. Means this value will be stored at address of B, and now this will be stored. So don't ask some type of question. Now you are able to understand that why we are using these specifiers. Okay, these are format specifiers, and computer knows that what kind of value you are going to store. Now come to format modifiers. So there are many format specifiers can work with modifiers that alter their meaning slightly. Okay, like integer and some other values are there. Modifiers are placed between the % and the format specifier. So this modifier is placed between the % and suppose D is written. Okay. Now what kind of %D I am using? -2D, -3D, like this. So here I am putting the modifiers. Okay. Modifiers will be there. The minimum field width. So this is our minimum field width, the number of decimal places, left justification, and any other kind of formatting can be specified. If you are using left justification, it is always with minus. And if you are using right justification, then it is with no sign. Okay, there is no need to use plus. So what does it mean? This is our
Excuse me, sir.
format. Yes.
सर परसेंट डी तो सर डेसिमल के लिए यूज होता है ना?
हाँ,
तो सर फिर ये परसेंट माइनस 3D लिखूं, उसका क्या मतलब है सर?
माइनस
मतलब परसेंट माइनस 3D, फिर उसका क्या मतलब हो गया सर?
हाँ, अभी मैं वहां पहुंच रहा हूँ. हम यहाँ पर परसेंट 12.2f पे पहुंच गए. ओके, सो जस्ट सी द वैल्यू ऑफ दिस.
सर आपने
Whenever
बताया
I
था ना
am
सर
right.
अभी पहले.
Yes.
सर अभी आपने बताया ना कि परसेंट माइनस 3D, वो समझ
हाँ,
में नहीं आया सर.
आएगा ना. आपको जस्टिफिकेशन समझ में आ गया क्या?
हाँ
This
सर, ये तो
justification. What is justification? Just tell me, so that I may be able to understand that you know that what is justification.
जस्टिफिकेशन सर, जैसे सर आपने ये माइनस यूज किया ना सर, सर वो जस्टिफिकेशन हो गया सर.
No, it is not justification. Whatever text you are writing, okay, whenever you are writing anything, it will always start from left hand side. Yes or no?
Yes,
Whatever
sir.
you are writing, whatever phrases you are writing, whatever text you are writing, whatever assignment you are writing, it is always start from left hand side or no, not.
Yes,
Yes or no?
Yes
sir.
sir.
And whenever you are giving a title, okay, this is the title. It is always centrally aligned, most of the time centrally aligned. Yes or no?
Yes sir.
And whenever you are taking bill from any biller, so it is always written in right hand side. Yes or no? Once again.
Yes sir.
So
Yes,
this
sir.
is known as whenever billing is there, okay, we know that this is our right justification. Okay, this is our central justification. Central justification. And whenever you are starting text from left, then it is left justification. So this is known as justification, and this is used in conjunction with format specifier. So this is format modifier. Actually, %d is used for decimal number, okay, or %i is used for integer or decimal integer. Okay. Now, similarly, %f, you are able to understand what is f. This is for floating point number. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes sir.
Now come to this place. Try to understand the concept. What is %12.5f? Yes.
Yes sir.
Now the meaning of this is right justified. Okay, right justified. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 number is there. So 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Place one decimal here, and this is 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Left this portion, okay, unused. So this specifier says that whatever you are writing, it is always right justified, and total number of digits are 12. Total number of digits are 12, and including this 5 places of decimal and including this decimal place. So this is what your 12.5 F. Okay. Now, if this is minus, this is from right hand side, it will automatically justified for right hand side. What does it mean? Suppose you want to write 75.3. Okay, so how it will write? It will write 30000.5 5, 7, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the leading zeros will not there. Okay, leading zeros will not there. Only spaces are there, and this will be in terms of right justification. Means it will automatically left this space blank. So are you able to understand what is right justification now?
Yes, sir.
Now,
Yes,
if
sir.
I am
Yes, sir.
considering, yes, please tell me. If I am considering left justification, again the same thing is there, but this is from screen. Okay, now from screen, this will start writing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, and the decimal places will be again 0.2 is there. So it will automatically start from left hand side. So let us see what is the impact of both the things. Okay, in programming. So just remember this thing, or let me show you. Fine. So we will going to write a simple program in browser. Any other doubt? So till the browser will open, let me show you some other things also. Okay. Now come to this place. So these are the different kind of format specifier. If you want to write character, you need to use %c. If you want to write decimal integer, use %d. Signed decimal integer, for both purpose we use for decimal we can use %d or %i. %e is scientific notation. Capital E is also scientific notation in uppercase. So we will see all of these in detail. So now I think browser will be open. Yes. Program is C compiler. Where is browser is not. Let me try to. Again, browser is not coming. Why? Okay, no problem. So this is our screen. Integer main is written. Hello world is written. No problem. Let us write something. Integer a equals to 65748. Float b equals to 95 point some value, random value is written. Okay, and let me start printing one by one. Printf /n a equals to % minus 10 t. Okay, then writing a. Similar statement I am using for b. %10d is much better. Now for b also I am writing the same thing. Both the statement will be written. Okay. So %10.6 f and b. Now minus will be written. So let us see the output of each line. Here you can see that a is 65748 minus 10d is written. Whatever I had written, there is no meaning. Minus 10d means 10 digit it will occupy. but it will always start from left. Now plus 10d, you can see %10d when I had written %10d. So it will start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 5 number of digits. 5 plus 5, 10. So the space, including space, it will be 10. So this is right justification. Now come to percent 10.6f. Okay, percent 10.6f. So here you can see that the number 10.6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and this space, if you include space, so it will be 10. Yes or no? And after decimal, there will be 6 places only. If I am writing 7, then it will automatically start from here. If I am writing 2, okay, let me write 2. So spaces will be created. Here you can see that spaces will be created. Similarly, if I am writing, if this number is given and if I am writing this in scientific notation, small e will be there. So here you can see that this is written in this format. 10.2 is written. Let me write 10.6. Now this is our scientific notation. 9.5 and so many digits are there into 10 to the power, because only one decimal has shifted. Now let me delete this decimal point and put somewhere else. Now you can see the answer is 10 to the power 15 in terms of 10 to the power 15, and similarly here also it will be given. Okay. Now if I am putting capital E, then it will give me output in this. E will be printed in capital. So this is our scientific notation. Okay, I had written the value of B is here. Now if you want to print some octal equivalent number, so I am writing %O. %O will print the number in octal equivalent. So this is octal equivalent. Here you won't be able to find any number greater than 7. Okay, if you are calculating this value, the value of I had already written here so many A's, actually it is B. Fine. So this will give you octal equivalent, and if you want to find hexadecimal equivalent, just put X. So it will give you hexadecimal equivalent also. If you are putting capital X, it will give you hexadecimal in capital letter. Okay, yes or no? So these are the format
Yes, sir.
specifiers. These are the format specifiers. Different format specifiers are there. So you can place according to your need. Okay. So these are the format specifiers. Some of them are character. Okay. String. For string, it is as unsigned decimal integer, lowercase letters, uppercase letters. Okay, like if you want to write 1E025, and this will be 1E025. So these are actually letters from 0 to 9, and A, small b, small c, small d, small e, and small r. So these are hexadecimal numbers. So try to recall all these things, and %n is associated. The associated argument is an integer pointer into which the number of characters written is so far placed. So we will see how a pointer variable will be used in later on. Okay, in module 4 or module 5 maybe. Skep sequence, these are the special sequences. Skep sequences are specified as the first argument in printf or scanf. Okay, so I will show you what are the skep sequences available. They are always placed with backslash. You must remember that it is always placed with backslash. Whenever something is written with in combination with this, there is a special meaning. Okay, there is a special meaning of this. Now this backslash is considered as an skep character. It is termed as a skep sequence. Now let us see different escape sequences. So this is for backspace. Whenever you are putting backspace, okay. So what is the meaning of this? So let us see how this, suppose I am putting here instead of /n and I write here hello. Yes. So if I'm running this program, it is running very simple. Hello followed by space followed by a equals to, because it is written in left justification, let me write in right justification. So it will left some spaces, and let me write all the values in right justification. Okay, all the values written in right justification and so on. So what is the use of b? I had written b/b. Now here you can see that some dot is coming here /b. Okay, blank space it is showing. Now again I'm using another /b. Okay, so this will show two dots, two blank space. So this is not working very good. Let me place this over here. Now you can see that two blank spaces here. Okay, hello, and let us use a string. So it is much better to understand. Hello. Okay. So this is our string and I had put two /b's. Okay, so it will give me two blank spaces. Fine. Now come to, actually these are backspaces. Now form feed. So form feed is a special character which is used for printer. So how do I show you all these things? Let us put it in one place. Okay, and this will be in right place. Now it is not visible, I think. So let me copy this and Control M, paste here. So this is clearly visible to you. Yes. So P is there. Now come to form feed. Form feed is used for printer. Okay. So if I am running this program, it will show me output with a special character. It is not shown here. So let me use some other GCC compiler. So let us see this program. Hello world. No problem. Hello world is also written here. So I am writing /b two times. /b two times. What is the meaning of this? Just see at this output. Okay, output console is there. So nothing will be appeared here because of this blank. Let us write /f. Okay, so it will display special character. Form feed. The difference between these two lines is much more. Now come to /n, you know very well. /r, carry as return. This is also a special character and I don't think it will be displayed at this screen. Okay, no space. If I am using form feed f, so the space between these two lines is more. Okay, let us see once again. Form feed, run. So here you can see the space between these lines are more. Then /t, horizontal tab. Okay, I'm going to put this horizontal tab over here and concatenate both the string. Now you can see the difference between hello and world. Hello world is sum. So this is your horizontal tab. Then there is one more, double quote. If you want to print double quote, you are not able to print double quote, simple. Okay, single quote. And if you want to return nothing, 0/0, see the output of this. only hello is coming, okay, and the world is deleted. Means after this, whatever I had written, it will be omitted. Then come to vertical tab. So here you can see the beauty of vertical tab also. Hello and world. World will be from next line. Yes or no? Now come to alert. So I don't know whether it will beep or not. So before going to run this, I need to share my system sound also. So this system sound is shared. Now I'm running this program. Some sound is there, beep sort of thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
this is alert sound. Okay. Now come to another slash and octal number. So we need to write something here. Capital N 567. Let us see whether it is able to write or not. Unknown escape sequence actually. Fine. So it is actually this value 567. Now it will show you the hello world, and this world here W is shown. Okay, some value of this will be shown, and likewise xn is used. So xn and n we will use later on. Okay, this program, let me show you in full screen. This is our program, very simple program, just written with the use of for loop. So due to this for loop, this program run 10 times. Okay, so my motto is not to explain the for loop. My motto is how do we use these format specifier. So here you can see that %4s is written. What is the meaning of this? %4s will fetching for, it will fetching for one string. So it will fetching for one string. So which string is there? There are two strings. Okay. So it will be separated and it is taken from here. This %4s will be replaced by this, and this %21s will be replaced by this. Now, if you count the value, if you count the value, if you count the value, so this is your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Means total 17 characters are there. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
these, and after that, because we have written 4. So this is 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. Okay. I am just putting some random number so that you will be able to see what is the clarity between this. Okay, so %4s is right justified. Okay, right justified. So it will take 4 space. After that, 21 spaces will be there, and this will start from start counting from right side. So from this place to this place, total 21 character will be there. Similarly, %4d. %4d is right justified. Whenever you are writing minus, so it will automatically start from, if you are writing minus, okay, so this will start from 1, 2, 3, likewise, and after that when 10 will be coming, so this will be displayed. Okay, now another thing, 21.2f. So this is 21.2f, and here I had put number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 means 10 and 10 and 1. Total 21 digits are there, and it will be right justified, and whatever number will be coming, it is always, whether the number does not have any value, it will always included with 0. Okay, means it is necessary to put something after this decimal point, and something means at least for 2 places, not at least, exactly for 2 places. Fine. Now let me show you one calculation. Actually, this is principal, and principal is given as 1000. 1000 multiplied by power. So power is written means some power is there. Okay, so what is the power? 1.0, 1 plus this rate 0.5 to the power year is 1. Okay, now this is 1000 multiplied by 1.05, and if you calculate this value, so this will give you 1050. No decimal places are there, but because we have written in format specifier, that's why it will putting the 2 zeros here. Okay, so this is the motto of format specifier, how to print, because in early days all the billing programs are based on C language. Okay, library management, each and everything, railway reservation, each and everything is based on C language. So format specifier plays a vital role in printing your UTM tickets, unreserved tickets. Okay, whatever you are going to purchase from supermarket. Even nowadays also, if you see the supermarket bills, it is also looking like a C program output. Okay, so with this, we finished our module number 2. Now, if you have any question, you can ask. So let me stop recording here also. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Sure?
सर एक डाउट है
Yes.
सर फॉर्म फीड में वो जो स्पेस आ रहा था वो फिक्स है या फिर हम चेंज कर सकते हैं उसे
फॉर्म फीड में क्या आ रहा था? स्पेस आ रहा था. इफ आई एम पुटिंग फॉर्म फीड मीन्स यू आर, आपने देखा ना रिजर्वेशन काउंटर में हम रोल करते हैं,
हाँ सर
तो वो उस टाइप के रोल के लिए है. जैसे मैंने यहाँ पर आपके 2 बार फॉर्म फीड कैरेक्टर रखे, फॉर्म फीड 1 टाइम्स and form feed another times. Okay, so let us see the output of this. So here also world is because I had used this form feed in between hello and world, so because of this space it will writing like this, 2 spaces are there. If I am putting another form feed, then 3 spaces. Yes or no? Is it very clear to you?
यस सर
Okay. Any other doubt? So with this, we finish unit number 2 or end of module 2. So now you are ready to give your test also. And by today or tomorrow, I will post assignment related with module 2 and module 1, because very important module, very important assignment is left behind. So I will post it. Okay. So thank you very much. If any other doubt, then please ask. What are the coverage of this module? I will show you once again. So this is our module 2. Okay. Let us recall all these things. So this is our module 2. Here syllabus. History of C is also included in this slide. I will paste this slide into group. Basic structure of C program, concept of variable, constant and data types in C, operators and expressions, introduction, arithmetic and relational logic operation, assignment operator, increment and decrement. So here you can see that assignment operator is separately written. So this is our equals to. Okay. Whenever you want to assign certain value to particular variable, like a equals to 5. So this is known as assignment. If a equals to 5, then this is always in conjunction with some certain condition. It will test whether a equals to 5. If it is given a equals to 6, then this will return 0. Okay. So this is one thing. Then input output, managing input output operation through printf and scanf and formatted input output. And this shows the example of assembly versus machine code. Here we have seen the compilation process, then simple C program for putting a line of text, then simple C program for printing a line of text, and this program is for addition of 2 number, how this program runs and how many different data types are there. Okay, different keywords, each and everything I had explained: arithmetic operator, equality operator, their precedence, and there is another program, how it will run, then formatted input output. So all these things we have covered. Okay. So if any doubt will be there, then please ask. So let me conclude this session. So thank you very much. Have a nice day. Have a nice time. Bye bye. Okay.
Sir,
Bye,
Yes.
sir.
have